Alright, so it starts off. The integration of AI into our training curriculum presents a crucial step. Sorry, I didn't state the name of the writer. It's written by News Desk of CNC3. Yeah, didn't give any name. The integration of AI in our training curriculum represents a crucial step towards modernizing law enforcement practices in Trinidad and Tobago by equipping our officers with the necessary knowledge and skills. We will stay ahead of evolving challenges and ensure safer, more secure future for all. That is the basic statement. And they had a training session, or they had a few training sessions, and inside the training sessions, one of the things they said that they learned about the introduction to using generative artificial intelligence with 25 members of the police academy, comprising both sworn and unsworn officers. The session delved into fundamental AI concepts, focusing on the utilization of generative AI large language models. Participants explored potential criminal applications of the AI and engaged in practical exercises demonstrating its use for commonplace policing tasks. Hot take. What is your hot take? You think this is fluff, like they had to do this because they have it written down on a piece of paper that they're supposed to do some sort of technology training, or you think they're actually doing it because they think they could like make a difference?
So I would want to know, like, you want to use AI to help with your basic policing, or is it basic policing initiatives? So like, what you have? All right, okay. I could admit that what's in place now clearly not working or whatever, right? But
Right, yeah.
I don't think you need AI to tell you what's not working, you know. But and like, what type of KPIs or stuff they measure to know, okay, I hope they're going to have some stuff in place to measure and say, okay, this is how things was before we introduce AI, and there's the benefit, this is how it's going to help us improve, and actually measure and track it to see that, okay, using AI actually making a difference a year from now, 6 months from now. Because if it's just using it for using its sake and it's just lip service to use it and nothing changed, nothing improved, then, you know, what's your point?
They said in the article, this initiative aligns with the strategic goals outlined in the TTPS Operating Plan 2024, specifically focusing on information and communications technology, and underscores the organization's commitment to leveraging technology for enhanced law enforcement practices. And then the next paragraph, under the framework, the TTPS Police Academy 2021 to 24 Strategic Operational Plan, targeted AI training has been incorporated into the agenda, providing officers with the essential skills and knowledge to navigate the evolving landscape of law enforcement. So it was on the plan, it was on the strategic operational plan, but we know what these strategic operational plans is be like. There's be a lot of, it's like a political party manifesto. There's a lot of utopia about what we want to do and how we're going to do it and stuff like that. And me, personally, I'm just glad that they did it. At least 25 people understand that there is this thing that could generate a lot of text and a lot of information that may or may not be used for good reasons. And they might be able to, let's say out of the 25 officers that there, let's say 10 of them said to themselves, I'm going to take this seriously. And I'm going to kind of start to play around with it, learn more about it, and maybe come back with some proposals. The problem is, when you come back with those proposals and those things, what will the police say, or what will be your superiors say when they tell you, hey, we need to pay attention to this, and it will be useful in this department and that department and that department. Or they will just say, boy, we have other things to worry about, boy. We don't have time for that computer thing.
A lot of things will be it'll be implementation, you know. So same thing, ChatGPT or Gemini or Perplexity, anyone, they'll give you a lot of good stuff. You gotta make sense of it. It could do a report, make the suggestions or whatever, but when you lay it on somebody's desk, you know, it's about if they're actually gonna implement it. Cause I'm inside, so let's say to start utilizing it, the using a paid model or whatever, like, you know, what some of the areas you think AI would be beneficial to the police force?
I think they would need to start to pay attention to the video part of it, because video and audio, because the text part, I don't see much things being like doctored documents, or the way that they a document is phrased or worded or whatnot mightn't be too big of an issue. But when it comes to evidence gathering, and they tell you that something is enhanced by AI, or some sort of audio might be enhanced by AI, because they don't accept CCTV footage. I'm not too sure if they do accept it. I don't think they're accepting CCTV footage for some cases. If somebody come and say that it was doctored by AI, is there somebody from the police force that will be able to be knowledgeable enough to say, any prosecution, no, the artificial intelligence that was used here is so blah blah blah. It is like image enhancer. It doesn't add anything to the image or something like that. Or the case will get thrown out because a lawyer who actually knows about AI will be able to just run circles around them now.
Yeah, I mean, so we talk about there earlier, right? So gathering evidence, So I think in this incarnation is mostly the large language models that they're looking at, not necessarily video or anything like that. Huh?
Well, in the article, they just said using generative artificial intelligence. Yeah, they ain't talking about
So which means you need to feed it data, right? Mm-hmm. And you talk about gathering evidence. So potentially, you could feed it certain data, case data, certain reports. It could help you analyze certain trends and whatever it is, right? But to get to that point, your data need to be somewhere digital. And when you go in a station to make a report or the evidence or whatever, where does it be? In a big book? In a big blue book?
So you looking at it in terms of let's call this word
operational efficiency.
Yeah, operational efficiency. That's what we were talking about last week with some. I can't remember what we were talking about, but yeah, operational efficiency in the police force using AI. Yeah, zero. I don't think they have the ability. Yeah. No, honestly, I don't think they have any data set that they'll be able to put into it that will help them to do things faster or better, because it just doesn't have like as far as I know from a layman's perspective, and the few people that know in the police force, they just use computers for random stuff, like data entry maybe, but there's the database and the data set, as we're talking about, it probably do exist. The most technology I know for sure exists is the camera system, right? So the camera system existed, may not be working as it should be, but I know at least in Tunapuna they have a big camera system that they just launched with the businessmen and whatnot. So they have a lot of CCTV footage. Can they use that CCTV footage to train an AI model to look for certain things? Maybe. But right now, they just have a bunch of CCTV footage, and all they're using it for is when somebody call in something, they look back at the tapes to see if anything was there, and still that's not going to lead to any conviction, because you can't use the video. You have to actually get somebody to confess or some kind of thing. So I'm not too sure about. But let me think of a scenario. Let's say the scenario is the most likely person to have committed a particular crime. Mm-hmm. If you feed all the crime data from a few years, and you have particular places, persons, trends, patterns, and those sort of things inside of that data, but you can't find it, and you feed it into an AI model, and it says, okay, more than likely, your 10 suspects will be these people because of the crimes they've committed in the past and all that. That would be a proper application. Do they have that data? That is the question. Have you ever tried to order something online using a Visa debit card, but you can't? Is shopping online something you always do already using a Skybox, but sometimes you need advice on knowing what to buy or what will work? I'm Mr. Charles from makeITsimpleTT, and we aim to make technologies that solve problems in a Caribbean context. So we created Order It. What is it, you ask? What is Order It? It's an app and a website that helps you order it in two ways. The first way is if you already order things online. You're familiar with using a Skybox, you're familiar with using a credit card, but sometimes you don't always have answers to certain questions, like which laptops will get a warranty in Trinidad, which phones will work on the Digicel network or the mobile network. So our app helps you order it. Every product that we list in the app, we will let you know the truth based on the experience of 20 years of ordering things online and using various Skyboxes in Trinidad and Tobago. So here are some of the questions that the app answers for you based on the products that we list. What are the taxes? Why does it cost so much when I actually get it? What is dimensional weight? All these questions and more we answer in the app because we want to help you order it. All you have to do is simply pick from our list of recommended items that we know and trust because we've ordered it already. Follow through the payment process. We'll order it and we can even have it delivered to you. So why don't you give it a try? Search for Order It by makeITsimpleTT in the App Store or the Google Play Store, or you can even go online to orderit.makeITsimpleTT.com and check and see if we could answer some of your questions and help you in the process of ordering